Okay, hey, this is Bear. I'm on a roll with Common Ground right now, and I guess I'm just doing different subjects right now while I'm thinking about them. And so another subject came up when I was working on my last one, and that's a project I'm working on right now, and I could really use people's help in this community. And I know if I put this out in AV Chatterbox and a few other baby problem solvers, maybe I'll get some help. Uh, my main topic, there's a few things I'm working on, but the most important one I'm working on is the length of time it takes for an addict in Port Alberni to get recovery, right? So, we walk on the streets, we look at the people, you look at somebody and goes, oh, somebody kind of asks you for change, you tell them to get a job or sober up, or, why don't they just quit? It's funny, I'm not proud of this, but I spent a month doing heroin, mainly because I wanted to know what it felt like to be dope sick. Because I had a girl I was dating, I was getting dope sick, and I helped her a lot, and I was with her all the time, and I never understood what dope sick was, so I started smoking heroin for a month, and I'm telling you, dope sick is the worst feeling you can ever imagine. It would make you do anything, and people don't become addicts on purpose, right? Fail to go through things. So anyways, the boil down point is, I want to know how long it takes for that addict to get the support he needs, to get the treatment center he needs, or she, and then to come out of it. Basically, I've looked at the percentage ratio. It's almost like 2% of the people that try to get in recovery never get in recovery, right? They expect you to be sober for a certain amount of time. I think it was 2 weeks, like one center. You had to be sober for 2 weeks before you came. Well, if you could be sober for 2 weeks on the street, what do you need to go to treatment for? The way I figure it. So yeah, I'm looking for the path, how everybody goes to treatment. I know lots of people who would love it. I was working with a boy named Mikey, great kid, wanted treatment, wanted recovery, wanted everything, but just couldn't get it. Couldn't even get his welfare because of a basic thing like he couldn't remember certain things. As who was born, he couldn't get a birth certificate, so he couldn't get welfare. And actually, we did a video presentation on him. He's one of the first things I did at the Bears Arts Club, and that's part of what we're going to be doing, is we're going to be putting addicts on video, and we're going to be talking about people with addiction issues. Excuse me. There's all kinds of different names. It's like, it's like when you do Indian, Indian or First Nations or whatever. And I shouldn't joke about it, but it's just kind of comical. Anyways, we're going to be doing that a lot. We're going to be focusing a lot on videoing addicts now, right? Because there are a lot of them are people you are related to or know, you just don't like admitting it, right? But that's what we're going to do. We're going to be bringing faces to the screen. And when I interviewed Mikey, we talked about all the stuff he needed. And the funny part, the sad part about it is he wound up in jail, but he is a great kid, right? And great personality. And we put him on video. And I'll be putting that video on Common Ground for people to review. He's given me permission to. And he put his life out to Port Alberni, and Port Alberni helped him. People are contacting him, offering him jobs. People are contacting him, offering him help to get welfare. People are offering him food. Like, everybody wanted to help because you realize that this boy, I don't know if that's because you wanted to, but you realize this person was from this community, right? Born and raised. There's a lot of First Nations here on the streets. A lot of these people are from here. Anyways, we want to talk about how to get them off the street if they want to be off the street. What is the process in Port Alberni? My job is I'm going to be doing a bit of a report, so anyone who wants it can just email me and I'll send it to them. Anyone who has information on that subject, how a person goes into treatment from here and how long is the process, feel free to give me a call. Or even more challenging, if you know it, put on a video and talk to people, make it interesting. I'm Bear, and thanks for listening to me. And like I say, the topic is how do you get into recovery? Please let me know. Thanks. Bye.